Subscribe. All righty. Hello, hello, hello. My apologies for being late. I had to do a hard restart. And if this sounds like crap, I apologize. Something is up with my mic. I had to order a new one. So if I sound like I'm talking through a tin can, that would be why. Apologies if it sounds like caca. Hello, Miss Francis. Good afternoon. How are you? All right. Awesome sauce. I love to shop. It's one of my favorite things. Oi. Alrighty. So, I suppose we should probably pick some paper before we get into all of this, huh? Let's pick some paper. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? All right, let's see. What should we have? Here's a purple envelope. Well, okay, it's not an envelope. It's a bag. Whew. Hubbard cleaned carpets yesterday over here, so it's kind of a mess. I apologize for me being gone so long. Here's some coffee. Here's some purple paper. Let's see. There's some gray. That'll work, I think. All right, let's see. Let's do tea. And I like to get a couple of different, because you get different batches. I'm always flipping this and turning it, and because you get different shades, That's the one thing I love about Amy's paper. Well, let's be honest, it's one of the things I love. Let's see. I have I think that would be fun in there. And I have some of this lavender pink colored granite. That would work. I'm good, Kristen. How you doing, baby? Don't answer that. I read. Life is sucking for you at the moment. I apologize. No, I don't want any plain paper. Let's see. Ooh. We might do some ivory, though. You know, some plain 28-pound ivory paper. That's always good. Let's see. And let's do... No, I think this is too heavy. Parchment's too heavy for this right now. But you know what would work? Let me grab a couple of pieces of this. Yeah. This will work. We got these with the flowers on them. The Bible. The Bible. And if I did them this way, you know, they'd just be like little pages. So maybe we'll do that. All right, so we have a collection of paper here. Let's get some of this out. And let's look at some, you know, book paper too. I'm going to try not to kill myself doing that. All right. Let's do... Just some regular line paper. We'll do at least one of those. And maybe, maybe a piece of that. All right. I think that's enough to get us started. Okay. Let's take a look. Hello, Miss Candy. How are you? Hello, Steffi. If I missed you, I apologize because I'm like digging for paper at the moment. Okay, so we have nice ledger. We have some book ledger, some regular lined book paper, some coffee. We have this flower stuff. We have a couple of pieces of just ivory linen, some marble. We have a piece of this faux flower. We have a couple of different batches of tea. We have some gray in varying shades. And we have some purple, and we have this bag. And, you know, what do we need? We need a card. I need a card. I know I have purple cards. Where the hell are they? See, I knew I bought some. I bought some purple ones from that. These with purple with shimmery stuff, you know, from that paper lady who sells me all that paper. Feeds my little addiction. All right, we'll do a couple of those too. Yeah, she's very bad for my addiction. She just feeds it. What? Hold on, Steffi. Who's been deleting your comments? Because that's just freaking rude. I know the Paper Ladies paper is bad. It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's like, oh my god. Well, Steffi, unless you say something really bad here, and I mean it has to be bad because um, my mod, you'll notice I said one, will not erase it. See, I don't have a lot of mods in here because I don't like that power trip bull crap. I know she's bad for my wallet. You know what? As a matter of fact, there you go, Steffi. Have some power. Just for today, though. I will take your panties away. All right. I'm going to cut that end off. I don't like that stuff. So we'll cut that off. Fold this one a little short. And let's see. Okay, 3 of those. We know we're going to use 3 of those. So those we can fold. One of these days, I'm going to get out all the pieces that I've folded and cut and then not put into a journal. And I'm going to make one big journal out of all of them. They're all like different sizes and stuff. It'll be fun. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll only use 3 maximum because I don't like to put the same color in the signature twice. And the max signatures I'm going to do here is going to be 3. Yeah, we are not getting caught up in that 6 thing again. We'll be here forever. Francis, baby, why are you hiding in the corner? You come out and play. I'm going to move, let me tell you. Yesterday, I was so mad. Oh, my God. I looked at Mike yesterday. He said something. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? If I said half the shit that comes into my head, our marriage would not have lasted this long. Then Amy comes out. She's like, hi. And she's all bubbly because she was happy squirrel. And I looked at her and I said, I am not responsible for any mean or cruel thing that I may say at this point. She looked at me. She goes, so now's not a good time to ask about it, advice? No. My advice right now is going to be slap it. I was so mad. You guys have no idea. I spend my 2 days off. Monday, I spend Monday or Tuesday, one or the other. I usually spend with the Hubbard. And we go shopping, and we hang out stuff. Well, this week we did it on Saturday because we went to that vintage market. And so, he had stuff he had to do. Mr. Fish's tank needed to be completely gutted, scrubbed, and put back together. So he was like really busy. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to work on videos. And so I made 4 videos on Monday and finished them up on Tuesday. And I was going to edit them during the week. See, this, I kind of want to do it this way because it's got we're going to do it this way. Who cares? Who cares that the flowers are going the other damn direction? But I do them on his days off on what is our weekend, so that during the week while he's working, I can edit them. Because I can edit with, headphones if I have to. But generally, there's enough time in between his calls while he's working on tickets to not, have to do that. And so yesterday, I said, well, because we had finally, stopped working and everything. And Amy and I had gone out and gotten some sandwiches and things, and we had watched a show. Oh my God, there is a thing on Netflix with Nicolas Cage, and I think it's called The History of Swear Words or something like that. Got to watch it. Funny as hell. But we were, we were all just kind of chilling. Amy was in her room. Hubbard was watching TV, and I was sitting in here watching some videos. And I said, let me get these videos into the editor. So I started loading one into the editor. And when I started to edit it, I realized that the sound was caca. And I was like, oh, shit. So I pulled out the equalizer and all the other stuff, and I tried, didn't fix it. And I was like, fine, I'll just move on. I'll re-record this video. No big deal. All 4 videos that I recorded, the audio is screwed up badly. So all 4 videos have to be re-recorded, which means 4 complete new sets of projects. Each video is probably about 2 to 4 hours to produce, enough footage to get a 30-minute video. So, yeah, I'm looking at like a full day's worth of work, and I have to get it done in between Hubbard working, because he's not off again until Saturday, and we have the grandkids this weekend, which means I can't record this weekend. And then because I can't record when we have the kids on the weekend, that means that Monday and Tuesday are going to be very busy for us, because we're going to be running around taking care of the stuff that we should have done on Saturday. So yes. All right. So we have a lot of paper, and we're going to make no more than 3 signatures. I don't think that's going to fit in the book. All right. So let's get these separated out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24. All right. So we can do 8 pages in a signature. All right. So let's start with three. All right. See, these we know we have one each, one signature for each signature. Okay. So now we get onto the weird stuff. So we'll do that one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Yeah. And, let's do that. And that. 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 And that, and that, and that. That should be 8 pages each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be a signature. And that means there should be 8 over here. And then we'll put that in there. Are you a giant child, Steffi? Okay. So I suppose our next step is going to be to decide how tall this book is going to be. Because we have to cut our pages before we can start decorating anything. So should we get out a book cover? I am a giant child. Giant. I have no impulse control. Nobody can tell me no. If I want it, I does it. I do. Yeah, Amy's kind of a babysitter, really. She knows there is one person who can tell me no, and she knows who it is, and she's like, I'll call her. I will call her. She'll tell you no. Because Mike doesn't know that word. Yeah. I have toys all over my craft area and candy. Gotta have candy because I'm a child. As a matter of fact, yesterday I got mad at some of my toys and I threw them in the drawer because I got hit in the head with something in my craft room and it made me mad. So I picked up a bunch of my toys that were on that shelf that didn't tell me. They didn't warn me that was falling on my head. And I stormed into my room and threw them in the drawer. Like a giant child. Hi, Hopper. Yeah, they weren't being nice. So now they're gone. Because that hurt. Okay. So we're going to need a book cover. Signature. The basket. Oh. Now I got to find a book. Let's see. Maybe this one. This one looks pretty good. This one has some promise. Needs work, but it shows promise, you know? Look at that. I don't have to cut the pages. Just the big ones. I like it. All right. That's going to be our book cover. And it's going to need, it's going to need some work. So, It's okay. It's just minions. All right. I'm going to need to cut a piece for this. So let's do some measuring. And we're going to start at 1 1/8 by 9. 1 1/8 by 9. And this is the only one I have that will actually let me see that. I can do the 9 on the big one, but the 1 1/8, we're going to have to do a little one. 9. You know, I don't like that corner, so we're going to do this a little longer. 9. All right. And then we need 1 1/8, which we have to do on the other cutter because this one you can't see it. Right. 1 1/8. Here we go. We'll see how that works. Okay, I can live with that. All right, so I'm going to cut one more piece because I want this nice and thick. Then we'll glue it up. Hey now, let's not get in the way. All right. We're going to put these two together. Where'd it go? It's in there. No, it is. All right. Dang it. I forgot to clean that. Now it's stuck in there. Again. Just grab that out of there. Such a pain in the butt. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So this is like a kid's glue thing that I found. And it works really good for like smudging the glue around. So I rinsed it out. I got rid of the glue, rinsed it out, washed it out really good. And now I put, like my actual good glue in there. And it works really cool. All right, so I'm going to just put some clamps on this and set it off to the side for a moment so that it dries. All right, drying. Hey, Janice. Okay, so We're going to let that dry. All right. And so, okay, so yesterday. Aw, sorry, Janet. So this is what fell on me. I went to Michael's because I was out of 1/8 inch tape, and I ordered 3 of them, and I got 2 and 1. I got one that was 1/4 of an inch. So, but as I was leaving, the girl at the register was standing there, and she was taking these. They were in rubber bands, and she was taking the rubber bands off, throw them in a bin. And I looked at the bin, and it had a price tag on it, and I was like, "Is that the new price?" She goes, "Yeah, they're usually $5.99, but we're marking them down to $1." And I went, "Okay." So I started digging through the bin. I was like, "You don't mind, do you?" And she's like, "No, go ahead." So I started digging through the bin, and I ended up getting all 40 colors that there were for $1 a piece. And they are Tombow Pro markers, the alcohol ink ones. And they have the brush on one side and the fine line on the other. And I brought them home and swatched them all. And they're not too bad. I mean, the cap color is pretty close to what's in there. But I finished swatching it, and then I put it up with all my markers and stuff, and it decided to leap off of the counter and hit me in the head. And Amy didn't giggle or anything because she was like, no, she wants to, she's already in the mood to kill somebody. I am, no. Amy's not standing up going, I am the sacrifice. No. Hey, Christine. Candy, honestly, I thought they'd be happy up there with all the other markers, you know? Nope. Guess what? They're up there anyway. And if they try to jump off and whack me in the head again, I'll put them in a dark box underneath my desk. They'll never see the light of day. Seriously. Okay, let's see. Are we dry? We should be dry. We're dry. Okay. All right. What are we gonna do? We are going to need to cover this. Probably going to do fabric. So, do you want to do a hidden binding or no? I probably don't. Okay. Let's glue it in and Tyvek it. And that way, even if we do a fabric cover, we know it's going to be strong. Because, yeah. This is a very old book. It's a very, very old book. So, glue. Glowy, 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 glowy. Glowy, glowy, glowy. Blow, 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 blow. Okay. And some Tyvek. Grab Tyvek. Where's the thing? There we go. Like I have a whole pack of it. Where is it? Okay. And then I'm going to do 9. I'm going to do this like by half. Let's do a little more than half. We'll go 5 across. Let me take a look at this real quick. Yeah, I think 5 will do it. All right. Just a hair under the 9 inches. Yeah. We're going to do right at 9. Okay. Okey-doke. Okay. That put away. Where's the ball? It's a big ball. All right, here we go. Let's push this in. That's a clay tool. Just happens to have a appropriate size piece on it for this. Okay. And, we're going to do the outside too because there's some damage here. So we're going to do Tyvek on the outside as well. But right now, I'm just going to let this dry standing up. Just so that stays in the groove. And then we'll do another piece on the outside. And I think the one on the outside, we're going to do like a full sheet so it wraps really well. So we'll get that trimmed down to 9 inches. And then once this dries, we'll do this on the outside. That way we'll have good coverage, all the way inside and out, and that will really reinforce the spine. And then we can cover the whole thing in fabric. It'll be great. So let's see. So I have 4 videos to try and record today. Turn that thing off. And that's just, trying to catch up. At least, like Amy said, at least it's not, this is my videos for tomorrow, it's not, because I'm so far ahead on videos, it doesn't affect me like it would somebody who, doesn't have 10 videos waiting to pop. But it's still frustrating, because I got to do all that work again. And, then I'm going to have that much more of that finished product sitting around. And once I make it, I don't want to get rid of it. So, it's frustrating. So this thing here, this is the glue I got. It's Bostik Fine and Wide dual applicator. It's clear glue. It's kids glue. It's crappy glue. But it comes right out, and then you can take this part off here, and you can fill this up with whatever glue you want to use. And the applicator helps to smoosh it around. It's really cool. So see if we're dry on the inside. Doesn't take much. I would say we're dry. All right, let's go ahead and put some glue on this. And then I'm going to get a little bit of this dried glue off of here because that's a mess. Just messy. I'm gluing my fingers to something. Now, obviously, this glue is not going to stay wet for very long. So I'm going to do one side and the other. I'll do this side. Right there. And then do this side. And then hit those grooves. There we go. Yeah. More work here. A little more over here. And I'm going to clean this off so it doesn't get all glued again. I'm going to learn my lesson, damn it. All right. Look, all nice and clean. All right. So now, again, I'm going to just clamp it up in this position. There we go. Let the whole thing dry really, really well. We're not going to mess with this again until tomorrow. So let's put some signatures together, shall we? I have gluey fingers. Ooh, somebody's sassy today.
100% bitchy today.
You're 100% bitchy? Yeah. All right. What are you? B. That's B. Oh, we want to cut that off. Hold on. The trimmer. I just don't like that edge, you know? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're moving. All right, so this one has to get cut down because it's too tall. And everything else, max size is 8.5, so we're going to cut this one down to 8.5. We want to keep the number, so let's go this way. It's a purple journal. We're making a purple journal. I don't know why.
I know, it's disheartening to clean it like that.
Okay. All right, we're going to do the thing here. Because I don't want to trim this on the outside. So, yeah, so we're just going to do, I don't know why, but this one's going to be just a color. We're just going to do it purple. Right, so I'm going to do this at the 1/2 inch. Seriously? There we go. At the 1/2. I tend to worry about those two when they're standing behind me in the kitchen laughing. All right, so I'm going to, because I don't want to trim this off, so I'm going to do the thing on the thing, on the middle here. Yeah, so we're going to do the primary color is going to be purple, but God knows what will end up being in here. We're just going to do it, But we've learned our lesson, and we're only doing 3 signatures. We're not going to say that we're going to do, 6 on this one because no. No, no, no. All right, then I'm going to glue this down. We will washi tape over it later. All right, we've now created a new midpoint. There we go. In it goes. And then this, this, and we'll put this on the outside. This one is now a letter. I need one with a letter. What's the letters? I need the letter ones. That's the thing. Well, stinky pants. A. You are now A. Oh, of course, I used all of the lettered ones on the book. You know, holding the book together. Of course I did. Y'all are so funny. Look at Steffi running for cover. I'm out of here. Later. Okay, so I don't want this. I'm going to cut that part off. You know, not that I don't appreciate the beauty of it, but I have found that that tends to get caught up in the journal. So we're going to get rid of that right off the bat. And so 5.5. So let's see where we're at if we do this at 5.5. If we do this at 5.5, we lose all of these column numbers and half of that. We're going to change the page again. Let's go ahead and cut this down to our 8.5. Yeah, okay. We want to keep the top, so let's go 8.5 right there. No, I'm going to go 8.25, and just so it's, you know, no, 8.5, 8.5, maybe 8.5. All right, I'm talking to myself. I'm going to keep that though, because that's pretty cool. That's a lot. Okay. And then we're going to do that, you know, thing. So I'm going to move this fold over. To there. And then, come on, everybody get out of the way. Ooh. So we can go about 1.25. Hey now, that was not necessary. We're going to cut most of this off. So blue. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Okay. Do that. Let's get this in the press here. Here we go. Get the trimmer. We are going to trim off. We're going to leave a 1/2 inch on there. Get rid Jake, get rid of this. Nothing we can do with that. Or maybe we could make our template out of it later. Okay, we'll hold on to it. Oh, okay, here we go. Telling you guys, man. I was in a mood yesterday. I was like, yeah, somebody's gonna die. And then my son-in-law calls me. He almost never calls me. So when he calls me, I'm thinking right off the bat, something bad has happened. Oh, yes. My youngest grandson went to school yesterday and decided to brag to some friends of his, or who he thought was his friends. I'm sure that was somebody who was picking on him, and he was doing it as a means of self-defense. And he told them he had a Glock in his backpack.
He's never going to target shooting with me ever again.
So he got searched. His backpack got searched. His classroom got searched. Then because there's another kid in his school that lives in his house, that child got searched and her backpack got searched. And then because he says his brother put him up to it, they go over to the junior high school, which is on the other side of town, and they search his brother and his backpack and his classrooms. And yeah. Awesome sauce. So yesterday, yeah, I was just, take me across state lines because I'm about to get arrested. Yeah. Hey, Granny. And then, so now, Pop is like, I'm not taking him target shooting no more. Yeah. So, yeah, when all the other kids get to go, he gets to stay here. Because that just seems like a really fun way to spend your time. Hanging around with an old crafty lady. Bring it to this one. You know what? We did the other one with this on the top, so I think I'm going to put the flowers on this one on the bottom. And then we'll do this one. And then this one. Oh, but we didn't put our thing in, did we? No. Okay, so we got to put this in. Let's do this over here. And I have to get them. They're over here. I know they are. I saw them. Where'd they go? I will find them. They're here. I know they are. I just had my hands on them like 2 days ago. Did I leave them in the basket? Let me see. Yes, I did. Okay, here they are. All right, so we have 2 of these as well. That we have to figure out what we're going to do with them before we put them in, And I'm thinking we're probably going to do them like, a flap with a pocket at the top. So something inside the window. Hey, Donna, I saw you started your channel. Fantastic. Yeah, I was lucky. I homeschooled all my kids. Well, because I have one of the worst school districts in the country, which is really bizarre considering the casinos support the school district. All right, so we're gonna do a flippy thing with a pocket. On these. So I'm not going to bother covering them or anything. I am going to put paper on the inside with something. So let's do the measuring thing and we'll cut some paper to put in there. All right, so we need to go about 2 by 6. So let me see what I have over here in scraps. You're going to have to move. You're in the way. Go back up there until I'm ready for you. 2 by 6 in scrap. Because it's torn on the corner. Okay. I'm like, why is that in scrap? All right, so let's cut 2-inch pieces. You know what? We're going to go 2.5, just to make sure. Okay. 2.5. 2.5. And then we're going to cut off 2.5 because this is 8. Is it 8? Oh, that's why it's in there. Sure. Oh, see? Yeah, I cut some off of this one. Okay, so we're going to go... that should do it. Okay. Put back over there in my scrap. All right, let's see how that works. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to open one of these on this side. And then I'm going to open one of these. Got to figure this out. Hold on. Okay. Since that goes that way and it flips this way, and this one goes this way, then I need to go up there. Okay. Sometimes I'm not the smartest nut in the board. Because if I was, I wouldn't be in the bowl.
I still love you anyway.
All right. There we go. right.
No, you horse. That's my foot.
So now, see, we have to glue that shut, but we're going to glue it shut by putting a piece of paper on it. So the backs of these will be the first place we're going to use our paper. And we have beautiful paper. So we're going to go 3.5 by 3.5 by, I'm going to go 3.5 by 6. Okay, I'm going to trim just a little bit off the edge here. Just a smidge. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I like that. All right, so we got that. I don't want to use her. So we're going to use this. Or maybe her. Maybe I'll use her and then I could just cover her up. So let's back off a smidge from 3.5. Let's see what that looks like. 6. 4. 6. I'm just going to get rid of her. All right. Oh, she can't hear me because she's hiding. So let me see if I can get this in. I want to see if I can get this in here because I know I just did the thing. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Copy. All right, so this is Donna's channel, guys. If you haven't, yeah, she sells newsprint in the store, Francis. Yes. This is Donna's channel, so if you have not subscribed to Donna, go over and subscribe. Show her some love and some support, guys. She's just getting started putting up some videos, and yeah, so make sure that make sure you give her some love, man. All right, I'm going to get some ink out and a dauber. We're gonna ink around this before we glue it down, and then we're gonna make some tags to go in here. I was on Amazon the other day, and I was working on my wish list because I have to maintain a wish list on there, or Hubbard's totally lost when it comes to birthdays and stuff. And so I put my wish list up, and Hubbard's like, "There's not going to be anything left for anybody else because I'm just going to walk through and go deep, 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 deep." And I'm like, "Don't do that. I hate when you do that." Because then I have to go back and I have to fill it back up again. I feel like I have to. I mean, I know I don't have to, but I feel like shush. I know, right? Okay. So let's go with purple. Take this one out. So, yeah. So this is going to be the next project that you guys can get. And here's the deal. I'm selling this one in the sale next month. Yep. All right. So So that's the next monthly project, is making an ephemera folder. All right. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put some glue on this and we'll get it in there. All right, now I'm going to try and get this in here without having to cut the other end. There. All right, we got one in. And we need to do the other one. Too big. Too tall. Nope. Nope. Too big. Here we go. I like that one. Okay. I'll get those back in there. Yes, as a matter of fact, that's who I heard it from. A little birdie told me. little birdie named Arlene. She's very proud of you, you know? That's not a bad thing. All right, now we're hoping we got this in the right spot. Perfect. Okay, glue. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. All right, here we go.
Especially for you.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so now we need to do tags. Tags are going to be, I would say 3 by 3 by, if we're going to tuck them in, 3 by 6 with a tab at the top. So let's do our nippy thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take a look. Fabulous. Let's do tags then. And we said 3 by 6. And well, here's a scrap that's 3. Let's cut it down to 6. And then we'll shove it in there and see what we think. What do we got? Oh, there, that's rubber. Wrong way. Right there. I see it. Okay. I got a little bit of lift here. Let's get rid of that. Put some glue in there. Bye, Candy.
Bye, Candy.
Oh, she's horrible. You know what, though? She's proud of you, and that's all that matters. She's proud of you, baby. All right. So now we have a tag. I think it's going to work swimmingly. Let's close this puppy up. And we can test that tag again. See, I've learned my lesson over the years. Do not measure, make a tag, then secure the pocket and expect the tag to fit. Doesn't work that way. I'm not putting any glue right there because I want to leak it in. Okay, and then I'm going to have to fix my finger nip. That's okay. We knew that going in. Go. And fresh ink there. All right, so we have one flip pocket for one side, and we're going to do the other one over there. Let's test this out, see how we're doing. And it works perfectly. All right, so I'm going to put this one with this one because we know that one works in there. Now we're going to work on this one. Okay. Let's see. That's not quite wide enough.
She's sniffing for crumbs.
That's going to be wide enough.
I know, she's got to look. Then she's got to come over here and see, is there more? Does it work on these sad eyes?
You straighten this out. It's a little off. All right. It's better. 3, 6. So let's see. 6. Put that over there. Put this away. Bye, Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Is Sabrina in here? I didn't see her come in. Hi, Sabrina. I did not see her come in. I still don't see her. Yeah. Well, if you're in here, Sabrina, hello. If you're not, hey, when you come in later, hi. Okay, so we got the same issue down here that we had on the other one. Little lift. Get that glued up. Do, 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 do. A little bit up here. Hey, hey. It's just where it's fold, you know, where the folds are. Okay. All right, so this has got to fit in here like these. And it must go in and out. All right, we're going to try gluing up the back, and then we'll try it in and out and see if it works. And if it does, faboo. If it doesn't, we'll fix it. Here we go. It's going to be my new word this week, faboo. No glue on that little spot right there because we don't want that to be, you know. Let's put that right side up. Shall we? And replug the hole. Here we go. Inky dink. Inky dinky doo. Inky dinky doo. Okay. We're done with that. We can close this up for the moment so we're not gooping up the tip. I like to goop it up. I do. Okay. All right. Now we're going to try our tag. Beautiful. There we go. Baboo. It works. We've got our back on here. Our tag works. We have our hinge. I just need to close this little piece.
Is this your stressful?
Yep.
Okay.
Stressing out last night and I was throwing it against the wall.
Okay.
It's better than throwing it at people.
That's what you mean. Amy are the only people where I agree.
Yeah, see. I'm sure Amy's totally on board with that too. I tried throwing it at the cat. He just grabbed it and played with it.
I'm sure.
Took all the fun right out of being me. All right. Baboo. Tag works. Awesome sauce. All right, so we have 2 tags, 2 pockets. We can put these in. You know what? We need more of those. So I'm going to have to go and buy some envelopes from that paper lady. You know, she calls me a puffy pusher. She's a paper pusher. But I need more of these, so yeah. Because I like them. All right, so we're going to put these in. Let's pick a signature to put it in, and we'll work on it later. So we'll put one in this signature. Huh?
How many more do you need?
Just one. Just one, please. I just need one, Mom. All right.
You need one of these?
Thank you, nice lady. You're very nice.
Oh, whatever.
I would never throw a ball at your head.
No, you spray me in the face with water.
That was not intentional. So we'll do that one too. This one is going to go the opposite direction. So put that one in there. And we'll have to build this one to go in B, but I'm not going to do this one live. You guys are going to have to wait for this one. Oh, what was today's video? Did anybody watch? What was today's video? I have no idea. No, we know. We knew she was your sister. I knew she was your sister. She's so proud of you. What did we do today? What's today's date? Today's the 18th. Oh, napkin tags. Okay. We're going to do some pockets, some double tucks. It's not very exciting for the rest of the month. If you don't watch for the rest of the month, I'm okay. So I'm gonna make another one of these, and I'm not gonna show you guys. And I have a couple other things that we'll do for this, because I also have some more paper that I need to print. Doesn't print out all the paper. So where are we at? We have a book cover, which I'm going to say is really dry at this point. Yep, all dry. Oh, nice dry. Okay. So I'm going to figure out some fabric to cover this. Because we're going to do fabric on the outside. We'll do fabric on the inside. And so we're going to do this in a fabric and some lace. And we have 3 signatures that we're started on. We're going to get those done. I'll go through the ephemera box and see if there's anything in here that we can use. And I think that be it. I do. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So next sale is June 7th. I'm going to be selling out some things from the shop and some other stuff. Take your allergy pills. Seriously, we're like 2 old women. Let's see. Taking mine. She's going to vacuum in there. She's going to stir up a whole bunch of dust, and then she's going to sneeze like crazy. Okay, so quickly before I go, have you guys seen these things? These little portable cooler things? Menopause's best friend. This sucker, I got this on a scavenger and didn't pay a whole lot for it. And yeah, I just put a little water in this side tank over here and turn it on. Just fill this little tank up with water, slide it on there. Turn it on. Cold air, 3 levels, blows it right at you. This is an awesome thing. Had to share, because we all have that common problem. I'm dying. Okay. So, my new camera's coming in. My new microphone is coming in today. So, I am going to re-record my 4 videos. And hopefully get those edited and get them posted and get them listed in the community tab and over on the Facebook group. Anything else? I think that's it. I think that might actually be it. That might be all I have for you today. So we're going to work on this purple journal for a while. Okay? Okay. All right. So that's it. That's all I have. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, 1 across country, 8 o'clock over in Hawaii. I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and any other time I feel like it, really. Let's see. What else do we have? I have 3 things going on right now. One is my love bug tag. If you're interested in doing that, just go ahead and drop me an email or hit me up on the Facebook, or put it in the comment section on this video, and I will send you out a pack. Those are going out Friday, I think, or Friday, Thursday. They're going out on Thursday. And all you have to do is take one item out of the pack and make a tag. You can use 2 or 3 if you want to, but you have to make it, at least one item. Make a tag out of it, take a picture of it, post it on your Facebook group. That's all I'm asking. We'll see what we're going to do with that. What else? The second one I have are free classes. By the way, yes, I lost all the footage for the class too. So I have to go back and record all that again. But free classes, and the best way to get information on those is when you ring that bell, make sure that you select the all notifications, and that way you're the first to know when those videos get posted. And my 12 of 22 journal challenge, it's 12 different journals throughout the year of 2022. You do not need to follow every month. You can do as many months or as few months as you choose. If you want information on that, in the description box below, there is a link. Click on it and head on over. That's it, guys. Until I see you again, stay safe. Bye-bye.